This most likely is going to be it, folks, so let's see what happens. I want to get another town, but... Let me see. Can I get... Because they're all... not over here. They're all over it. I can get one out in the ocean, but I don't know if I want that. Anything down here? I have to get into another celebration, too. The only problem with this game is, for some reason, Jose Rizal is, like, exploding. So... And Friedrich suddenly is exploding, too. I don't know how that's happening. He's France, for God's sakes. But now it's time to just build walls and, you know, try to get this space program going. Oh, I have to get the projects done, too. I can't get all of the flight projects finished until I unlock the final... Let's get this done. The aerodynamics. Well, let's get these projects started. Transoceanic flight. Let's do that. I've seen pretty much everything, I guess. Anything over here? And I need another merchant. Because now suddenly Simon Bolivar has got 100 settlements. As I'm not picking an ideology. There's no point to it. I'm not going to go into war with anybody. At least I'm going to try not to. Yeah, I figured Xerxes would be I don't even know why that Xerxes is fascist. He's an economic, cultural type. Hey, whatever. And I'm getting no influence per turn at all. So turning all my settlements into a hub town, or hub towns themselves individually, was a waste of time. There you go, volcano.
The members of the...
Okay, we'll take the farmer's market with Augustus. We are going to master globalism. I'll send you to Simon Bolivar. There we go. And to master the civics so that I can get more science. There's one effect, and there we go. That's 6. Oh, that's right, I was sending you out already. I'm not gonna like that, but that's okay. We're gonna deal with it. Sheffield. More towns. That's what the loading screen tells you about Great Britain. More towns. Jose Rizal, control yourself. She's a lady. She's a lady! Go like this. Alrighty. Let's get 2 of those in there. Okay. Whoa, 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 she's a lady. Can I put one over here? I know it'll be close to cock and bull over there, but... Hey, if you want to be starting something, you gotta be starting something. I've got my revenges. You don't mess with the revenges. Oh, come on, man. A volcano, a thunderstorm, a squall. What more are you gonna do to me? There's my celebration. Science. No, I don't want that. I want that. Okay, we're over 1,000 science. It's not gonna last forever. This fucking thing. Could get a factory for the production by a... That's only close to... Buy an aerodrome here in London. Oh, I don't have the money. Okay, there's a museum. But Nick Heb is doing pretty damn well too. That'd be a lot of culture. Once you hit the 1,000 science mark, typically, Xerxes is not even going to come near me. That's not going to happen. He knows if he tries to do anything, I will obliterate him, so... And his medieval walls over there. The problem is it's taking me way too long to get through this. Excuse me. Mobilization, I can upgrade those. More science. You're a commanding officer with nothing to command, so... Is this friggin' storm gonna blow out yet? You can go away now. Thank you. Now I have to repair everything here. Alright. Okay, so the London capital is not right. Okay, so Skelt is still the most productive. Doesn't even have a factory yet. How do I have such a small amount of influence, though? This doesn't make any sense. Do I want more whales? And settling, you'll have to settle at least 20 times. And I don't have the room or the ability to be that far over the cap. Jose Rizal is either taking land or he's just spreading because he's at 21 settlements. Alright, and I mean, if you got a factory and an aerodrome, Be in pretty decent shape there. So I've always said at this point, every building is a... You have no happiness? How can you have no happiness? I don't know. It's England. They got to go with tea. Just tea, thank you. Well, you guys are trying to destroy one another. That's pretty interesting. How are you all gaining more property? Well, he's settling on these freaking islands. Should probably send one over here. The problem is island settlements are completely pointless. Unless you have a really good resource. But... Alright, well, let's go to... Let's go here and get a city park. That should solve your problem. They're happy? Shut up. Gonna break your fucking neck. Well, here's project number 1. Done. Let's get some walls up in Scalahalt. And I gotta save up the money. The launch pad will be less than 10,000, but it's not gonna be in that much less than 10,000. That'd be about 9.5 or something. I'm gonna have to put in the most productive settlement I have. See if I can get to that point, because these guys are running away with this shit. London! You're gonna get yourself your own factory? London's the most populated. Got a lot of lazy ass people over there, man. You got all these... There we go, there's one. We got all of these wonders and it's not doing anything. What the hell? Okay, so you now have... You could get a... Well, you don't even have a military academy. Jeez, you need a military academy. Big time, pal. That would be a huge happiness hit, though. I'll take a scientific point. I don't care about a militaristic point. You don't have that either. Now, hold on a second. I may be wrong about this. No. Ooh. But I need raw science per turn. Here comes the second. Well, not yet. It's going to take a while. But... The second stage. Phase 2. Maybe I'll be able to finish this today. I don't know. I don't want this video to go on for more than an hour. But as I mentioned, I do know what I'm going to put together for the next video. Next series. And I'm going to probably put this aside for a while. Well, I'm going to put it aside for a while anyway because my other channel needs some work. But we want to wait for the new version of this game because that's the one that we'll be playing from now on. Alright, more science per turn. May want to think about a wonder here. I already have the better sea battle station. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to start this series. I'll finish this series. It'll most likely be the last one I'm going to do for a while. Because there's another big title coming out next Friday. And I want to make room for that. So even if I don't finish this today, I'll most likely finish the next series. It won't be like Harriet Tubman where, 2 months later I go, hey, I'm back. What are we doing? It should be fine. Machiavelli's kind of disliked me, but he's never been... Yeah, I know, dude. Take it easy. Never been villainous towards me. Hold on. Research. Culture. How you like that, huh? Yeah, I'm starting to think I should get an aerodrome in London. Because once this military building is done, that'll be even more production. Probably get it up to about 600, not 600, 160 production or so. Not at a higher level of science per turn than that? Probably think about getting some cheap production buildings in the towns. Be more gold per turn. Everything is cheaper, much cheaper. This is the cheapest it's going to get. Unless you are, what I said before, you pick Rome, and because your leader is an economic type, you can roll down the economic tree by the middle end of Antiquity Age and make the town purchases cheaper and then get the economic point of having cheaper buildings to begin with. I mean, even that's only purchases in towns, it's not purchases overall. London has purchases overall that are cheaper. Okay, the factory is available. Let's get some walls. Didn't take that long for... Well, actually, you are very productive, but you're not the most productive. You're the most productive. You have 170. So let's get an aerodrome. That's not good. Is there a happiness wonder here? Taj Mahal is gold. The way set up is nice. Yeah, I'll go with Taj. Just because of all the specialists. Is there a specialist that gives me happiness? No. Department store is happiness. I can buy that one. I don't remember ever building the Taj Mahal in this age, but I could be wrong. Now I have 3 aerodromes, right? I have one in Nekeb, I have one here. Do I have one here? Yeah, I have one here, obviously. Because I just had to promote the fleet commander, or whatever it's called, squadron commander. I don't have one here because that's a town. I have one here. So I can pretty much do my projects anywhere. Alright, let's go with, let's see. These are all mastered. Good radio station. I have 7 now? Well, this Taj Mahal has nothing to do with the same benefits the previous Taj Mahal had in 6. Yeah, I think I can build that department store over one of these. Where is it? Build it over there, I guess. I should get more happiness, though. Not trying to win this economically. I don't have time for that. I'll take that. Got Xenon the Antiquarian. It seems to be something open there. What the hell was that? London is populating like a summon the bitch. Why is it taking so long to get these walls up, though? It's a big question I have. Yeah, I guess you keep getting those walls up. Back in a sec. I'm still kind of perturbed, if I may say, perturbed, that I'm not getting more science per turn than this. One of the biggest issues is there's only one other... No, he's a cultural one. There's no other scientific individual here. So nobody can offer me a scientific or research collaboration. The production is there. It's just everything else is shot to hell because I can't get my science returned. I just have to finish rocketry. And that's it. I gotta get the projects up and that's about it then. But somebody already has a great merchant going out there and I can only imagine who that would be. Where the hell are you putting these settlements? You're just not messing around here. Okay, hold on a second. She's the only woman here too, by the way. Alright, you're fighting, so what, you're just taking Xerxes shit? Looks like it. Xerxes may be out of the game soon. But yeah, as I was mentioning before, I'm going to have to put this away for a while. I don't know when the date of the practical remake of this game is, but I don't want to keep playing it as it is now. And it's not relevant 2 seconds later, so.
We are never so
Taj
defenseless
Mahal!
when suffering as when we love. Never so helplessly unhappy as when we have lost our loved object or its love.
Alright, so this one has nothing to do with happiness.
All but
Like the 1 in 6 did. Okay, let's get this done. No, I'll get it done in London. Be faster. So I have a wild card point now. I do want to get more science. Okay. Alright, let's get this project done. Break the sound barrier. Alright. Okay. Rocketry is taking forever. The thing about rocketry is I can build a launch pad. Or I can buy a launch pad and I've got 2 incredibly productive cities. 3 if you count the capital. Should be able to get the projects done. But it's gonna take 8, like, I have to get more science per turn than this. Even with that wonder, yeah. I don't think there's any way I can win this. It's just gonna take too damn friggin' long. Unless I somehow manage to get like 15 artifacts overnight. Which I doubt that's gonna happen. Farmer's market is fine. Let's get that celebration. Let's go with more science. Let's build Great Works. Nothing here. I knocked a few turns off. But I have to look and see if somebody's got... You know, funny thing is, with all this going on, London doesn't have any defensive fortifications. Well, they can pretty much be easily taken over. Shouldn't be laughing about that. I should be paying more attention to that. Well, I should also upgrade all my units. All like 10 of them. guys into the creations you could be. That is culture. Wow, I used up all my golden. I've got time. Put a department store on top of that. Need more science. Yeah, let me take a look at how the economic victory condition is going. Somebody else. Yeah, all those upgrades too ruin my gold per turn a bit. Let's see. Nobody's really running away with anything. Another artifact. I'm quietly doing that. That's the problem, though, is I'm running out of these. Let's see. Yeah, you're already on that. It's not gonna. Even if I get that and I get the Wonder one, it's only gonna be 10. I'd have to steal some from overbuilding, which ain't not gonna happen. After this project, London really has to start building some walls. Modern walls, not medieval ones. Simon Bolivar is not doing too well. Guess the wars are over. No, they're still going on. Russia. Yeah, every time I look at somebody like Jose Rizal, I'm just thinking you should have won this game already. I know I would have. If I had stats like that, this game would have been over. Long time ago. Hey, if that's how the computer plays, that's how the computer plays, right? I know I'm picky about it and everything. I never play competitively online or anything. But I'm just saying, what was that about trade routes? Oh, that's right, trade routes can't be plundered. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Sucker. Yeah, yeah, no. I'm leading in this, okay? And one more turn, I'm at 2. 4 more turns, I got the spaceport. I'm not sure if I can do the 2 projects at once. I don't know if that's the case. I mean, you have to do one first. You can't do both. Alright, that's 2. I'm leading in that. I do have a defense fortification here in London. Look at me, I planned ahead. You should have played ahead. And that is a squadron commander. Okay, rocketry's almost available. Should have enough money to buy it. A launch pad. Almost 1,300 science now. Possibly because we're still in the celebration. Let's see if there's a unit I can produce in London on one turn so I can just get ready to do the projects. The first project shouldn't take more than like 5-6 turns. It's the second project that's the problem. I can always interrupt it. I'm not sure where I can put this thing though. You know, that's what she said. Look at that Taj Mahal. 5 gold, 50%. Ooh, no wonder why. So there is something with happiness. It's the celebration duration. Celebration duration, what's your function? Well, I'm not going to break my record that I set previously. There's rocketry. Okay, now that that's done, let's just start mastering everything. Let's buy a launch pad here. Fuck, I can't do that, huh? Alright. Launch the satellite. There you go. I get another scientific approach. Okay. I don't really need science per turn at this point. I could just get production. Well, here we go. I have to upgrade my other units too. My ships. Really can't get a launch pad, huh? Oh, that's coal up there. Why am I not getting the coal? Really can't, huh? Excuse me. How much would this cost? Pardon me. $5,000 gold. Wow. It's a tremendous amount of gold. I should go with a cultural. I don't need science anymore. Now, Scanahalt, if I get a factory there, that could also be pretty ample production. But, does it really matter? Alright, it'll be 100 and something turns. It's gonna be 115 or something. If I want to win. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get there.
It is.
Okay, the radio. Definitely not gonna win. Jose Rizal has every damn artifact known to man. Well, we tried. I did survive. It's not like I didn't get into any wars. I survived many battles. I did what I could, but the game is not going to allow me to win this one. I guess we're over 1,500. I love how the computer never upgrades their units. Just keep getting new ones. How many more turns? That's 3 for that, but then I have to have the last project. I'm not gonna be able to get there. Just master everything. Yeah, whatever. Keep them the way they are. Revenges are pretty stellar as they stand alone, and I've got a bunch of them, and no one's really going to start with me. It's just ridiculous that I had 2 straight scientific golden ages and I couldn't get more science per turn to start. And with the masteries, it didn't do me any favors. That's just bullshit. It's not like I didn't have a lot of settlements, because I did. Can't get a launch pad either, anyway. Well, you're done with the walls. No one's gonna get through that without planes. That's if anybody tries to start, and they won't. So now Jose Rizal just has to build the World's Fair. The only way he won't do that is if he doesn't have a spot for it. Other than that, it's done deal. Hopefully I can get more production in Nechib. Satellite. Alright, well, that's London. Okay, never mind. I know I said do that, but don't do that anymore. I had something else in mind. 12 times. Oh my god. This process is so friggin'... so much production. Turn 114? I gotta hold out that long? There's no way, man. He was probably already built it. By the way, I shot the satellites so I can see everything now. Not everything, but... like, he is loaded. Look at all these friggin' wonders he's got. You think you are wise, Nalanda. Well, there's the launch pad. It's got that going. World's Fair anywhere? Nope. Nice cultural hit. Keep doing that. I might as well go culture. Gold and happiness on every resource. So I'm guessing the places that have... I'm guessing these are cities. He's not building it, from what I can tell. The thing is, he keeps taking everybody's city-state. I don't have any... I have one city-state, don't I? The computer does not let city-states sit. It's every time you're at war, it's city-state! Going for a city-state. Yeah, just accept. You're all walled up. A department store. No artifact there, huh? 10 turns. I don't know if there's any way I can get more production out of you. Well, I do know if I master everything in science. Jose Rizal really should just be building this thing and winning. He won't, but he should be.
It is not.
Alright, capitalism's been studied. Hegemony. Guess that's why if you want to win a scientific victory, you don't just pile everything on top of all your tiles. 9 turns. As I was saying, I have an idea for tomorrow's attack. I should be able to finish it before the next project that was going to put me on hold with this channel for a while. I may be starting another channel. I don't know. I'm going to try to figure this one out. Okay, that's a mastery. The more culture boosts. Another mastery. I really should have just beelined it to the end. Mastering science didn't help anything in the scientific concept. I can also rush the end of the age by using future civics constantly. Eight turns. You guys don't eliminate, you just let people lie. Wow. How about you take out my entire fucking settlement? That's good. Nice flood. Seven turns. Really, look at all this, right? That's a city-state. That's a city-state. That's a city-state. That's a city-state. Fucking just take city-states. Man, woman from Turkey. He also gets to settle right on top of Mount Everest. That's London. Six turns. Come on, we can do this. Jose Rizal is not building the World's Fair like he should be. Take the coal. Yep, nobody else is doing anything. Man, if I had stats like Jose Rizal, I would have taken out at least 3 different fucking people. I would have built the damn World's Fair. I would have won an hour ago. You're gonna let this go to turn 115 almost? Still trying to figure out, nobody researched anything in the blue continent and then suddenly you just researched everything in 2 turns. And picked it all up. Jose Rizal is not that big on me anymore. I think he finally figured it out. I built everything right on top of him. All you can build is a modern bridge. Yeah, build a modern bridge. Don't worry about the influence, alright, pal? Four more turns. I would definitely have the strongest army out there, though, because I'm mastering everything in science. Simon Bolivar doesn't like me that much anymore either. Alright, we've got 4 communists. Why does everybody want to go communist? Okay. Nuclear fusion, that's all there is. Just you and me, Jose Rizal. Who's going to build what first? Now, if I was able to do a longer video yesterday, then this would have been done a while ago. But I guess at this point, Scholar Holt can start building units. Or training them, whatever you want to say. However you want to put it. Might as well. Let's get some tanks out. You never know. Running out of places to fortify. 2 turns! Oh, shit. Are you going to let me do this, Jose Rizal, or did you already build the World's Fair and you're just waiting to make it go last turn like the computer usually does when it comes to wonders anyway? I can't get over how much more in terms of yield he has than everybody else. It's absolutely ridiculous. There you go, there's an artifact I don't need. This is it! And Jose Rizal is the last one that goes. So if he does win it in the last turn, I'm not going to find out till now. I think I'm kind of sure I have this. Kind of sure. You never know. Yeah, my tanks could probably do like 800 damage too. Tomorrow's series is going to be pretty interesting. I'm going to just try to figure something out. You didn't win it? Then, I'm sorry to say, folks, but that's mine! Bam! You had every opportunity to win that one, Jose Rizal. You didn't take it. You're too busy jerking off. I've told you a million times, quit jerking off, will you? And I win scientifically with Ada Lovelace, despite the fact that I completely ruined this. So that's 2 that I posted on YouTube with Ada Lovelace that won both. That's because Ada's just too damn good. Nope, he had it. He had the artifacts, everything. He just didn't take it into consideration. Okay, I will be back on with more tomorrow.